Yo,
What's up, Ray?
what's up, Tim? Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. How we doing?
I'm doing great, man.
April 6th.
It is.
I have to shout out to would have been my dad's 90th birthday.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Wow.
How about that?
Happy.
So
Yeah.
yeah, he's celebrating somewhere real nice.
There you go. That's right.
But yeah, that was the exciting thing, trading texts with my brothers and sisters, all that kind of stuff. So that was my my Thursday. What's happening
Yeah.
with you?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just checking it out, man. I mean, like you said, the monsters.
Oh yeah.
It got quite a few P1s.
We've got
Yeah.
a lot to look at tonight, that's for sure.
It was
That's
cool
for
to see Dallas yesterday. I mean, it was excitement. It was good stuff, man.
There's another big town in the midst. If we want to jump right into it, we have an hour and 27 minutes. If you still want to get a check mark, which
Yes.
sell out at good prices every single night.
Yes. Thank you.
Right now, $3.75 in bee honey, and we know that bee honey is well over $2 a pop. So that's a good price for the SBU checks.
There
Every
you go.
single day they go off at 9:30.
Yep.
9:30? Yeah.
It does
Exactly.
feel like Thursday, George. It feels like Thursday. That's right. There you go. Hey, Deborah. Ariel. Good to see you, my friend. And there's Night Owl. Yes. Team Typhoon. Oh. How about
Oh,
you? Oh,
click
when
party.
is that
They're having a
today?
click party.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. 31,808 clicks. That's awesome, Night Owl.
Nice.
And I like the name. Team Typhoon. Very cool. That's a lot of clicks.
That's a
Gotta get
monster of a name.
Screen capture. That is a monster of a name. That's very cool. Right on. Thank you. Thank you.
Very cool. So that program, which she's talking about, Team Typhoon, spent 20 minutes on the site. Here, let me show you. Right here, clicking this up for 20 minutes. They record their screen from beginning to end, and they recorded 31,000 plus clicks.
Oh,
And there's a big prize in there. Let me see if I have this up here. Where's my tweet?
I love it.
There it is. Boom. So
okay. Go ahead.
This is what Hatsack says. Anybody who knows anybody knows about M2. So 5,000 M2 token team prize is huge. Are you up for the monster challenge, which I just described? Decrypting Chaos and Hatsack are running this challenge. What more for the Foundation Up tablet tells us the story continues, but we need your help. So you go back over here. You join a team like Team Typhoon. You can get as many members of your team as you want. You're going to be splitting that 5,000 M2 with whoever joins you. You got 20 minutes to record the beginning and end of your clickathon, and then submit that to the two of them, and they'll work that out. And we're trying to get this unlocked, and I think we're 3/4 of the way there. What do you think, Ray?
Yes, I think that's past. It's a little bit above that. That's awesome.
Could be more, but we're getting closer. But these teams and this little game promotion, whatever they're doing, which was thought up by them, which is awesome, is going to spur things along. I think that's going to be pretty exciting.
That is. Look, and then Typhoon is the father of all. His monsters in Greek mythology. I did not know that. That's cool.
Boy, they're going deep on the names. They're going
the story, man. Story. It's I love it. It's all good stuff. Happy Thursday, Jason. Good to see you. Floor, yes. Happy Holy Thursday. It is. This whole week. It's a great day of celebration and remembrance. Spanish team. Sviti. Ooh, Ariel. Flexing. That's what I'm talking about, Ariel. That's it.
They're
you got a
taking
name?
This seriously.
You got a name, Ariel? You guys got something like a Super Typhoon?
I think it's just the Spanish team.
Spanish team. I like it. That's cool. Hello. Yes, it has been a great week. And then Never said go Spanish team. And yes, Night Owl. See, that's what's awesome.
Nice.
Even though it's competitive, got fun, doing this. And we all one big team. Excellent. So yeah.
Awesome. So here we go with continuing on the monster story. We had
Kansas City.
You were talking about Dallas. Kansas City came out this morning.
Gracious. Wow.
So, very cool.
How many can you, and I don't mean to jump ahead, but can you click how many?
I happen to have them lined up here.
Okay,
like
my
this,
bad.
right?
Too, my bad.
See all these right here?
That's
It will
all.
all unfold. No, this is the ones that have been revealed.
475,000. That's it.
Oh yeah,
475.
the population of Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. In the United States, population 475, and of course, it's right there, Kansas City, right there on the Missouri-Kansas border.
Yep.
Boom, Kansas City.
Kansas City. I lived in Kansas.
Kansas
before.
City, here I come. You lived everywhere, Ray.
I
You've
did.
been all over the place.
I'm a nomad. I live.
So yeah, there you have it. 475,000, and that's a xyloid.
Xyloids.
Xyloid. I can
Yeah.
get that one right, I think.
It is.
But yeah, Kansas City was one. There's Dudley. Where do you think that one is?
Dudley, Australia.
Nanjing,
Nanjing. That's Japan or China.
Newcastle,
UK.
and Puente Alto.
Mexico.
All right, let's see how you did.
Let's see.
Nanjing is China. You gave two answers though, Ray. So
Hey,
you
but
only get
come
50% of a whoop whoop.
Yeah,
Just
so
a whoop.
there's a lot of Asian countries there, Tim.
Okay.
Oh wait,
you're
look at that.
spanning most of
That's
them.
9 million.
That is 9 million. Could be the biggest one we've had so far. Nanjing.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, 9,314,685 at these coordinates. Ziltorian.
Ziltorian. I like the little lizards. I like the lizard guys.
Ziltorian. Don't call them lizards. They're monsters and they're Ziltorian.
My bad. That's disrespectful. Hey, you don't know what their superpowers are, do you?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Okay, all right. I'll look while you're looking. Where?
Well, this is where it is in China. Just in case you were wondering where this 9 million people are. Not far from this place over here, Ray.
Okay.
You know where this is?
Where we look? I was on looking for my where were we looking?
Pay attention.
That's it. Look at that place. There you go.
Just in case, because this one was in the news. This one's famous,
ground
right?
Zero.
So
it's ground zero.
Just in case you were wondering where it is. So there it is, right there, and there's one.
But Shanghai, there's another place too. Look at Australia,
Newcastle, Australia. See? Did you say Australia? Or did you say UK? All right.
Maybe it was
good. Right? How many people in there? 308,000.
303. Look at 308, 308.
Wow, another one. The other day we had like 57,000 flat, and this one 308, 308. That's
there's 238s in there. Tim. There's 238s.
Kind of, yeah. Zulz. Yes, I'm getting there. Right. Newcastle, and here it is in Australia, mate, by the Boogie Hole and Nobby Beach.
Beautiful.
I'm sure it is. Yeah, Australia is beautiful. But just up from Sydney, Australia, right there.
Yeah, look at that. I'm probably just saying it's good. It's a little away from all the hustle and bustle. Sydney's a big city, but that looks a little bit out there. That's cool.
Up by Charlestown. Charlestown's probably pretty big, but 308, no slouch. Puente Alto.
I didn't get Chile.
Chile, no.
Yeah. Chile.
568,106.
Wow.
And that is another Ziltorian.
Yes.
Your favorite.
My favorite.
And let's go. That is just south of Santiago.
Yes. Chile.
Very cool. And I was amazed again. I think I knew this before, but Chile just runs along the coast, just owns I don't know what that is.
Did you say that's a Ziltorian?
100 miles.
Ziltorians?
I did. Yes.
There you go.
Your lizard friend.
Sharp senses and stealth. That's their superpowers, Tim.
Look at how big Chile is.
Long.
It's long and skinny, but this is like 100 miles wide.
Imagine driving north to south.
Yeah. And that would be something because
Yeah.
Just owns the coast.
Owns the coast too. Mountains.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
I love it. What? I mean, hey, I'm gonna answer. It's FOMO. It's FOMO. Send him a link.
He's gonna join the show?
Yeah, send him a link. Maybe he doesn't know that we're on.
Dudley, United Kingdom.
Yeah, see? I had it mixed up. I did say Dudley in Australia. That's all right. Come on, that's pretty good.
All right. And 199, just shy of 200,000, and it's an Olgamith.
Olgamith. Let me
Big
see.
one.
What is
Olgamith.
Olgamith? What is his superpower? Olgamith.
And there's
Olgamith.
Dudley right there. Just like yesterday, we had Birmingham. So it's just west of Birmingham.
Yeah.
Dudley.
Ability to harness energy and matter. They're the healers and the nurturers, Tim. Olgamiths.
Healers and nurturers right there in Dudley.
Right there at Dudley.
Dudley, UK.
Dudley do right.
Now I'm going to go back to the beginning here, and I got to hit the refreshes. So if you want to get into some other stories or something like this, because we remember from last night that it was taking some time to
all good.
Do the refresh and everything.
There you go. Bam. Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi.
Oh, that's a great place. Beautiful.
In the United States, 326,586
Azults. Wow, that is cool, man.
Why don't you just tell us where Corpus Christi is, Ray?
Corpus Christi, Texas.
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 Another Texas. We had Dallas, and then we have that. Whoa, did they all come out?
Now you just.
I like to do the revealing. They messed me up.
Well, you didn't.
Hold on, I'm gonna arrival date the 6th. I said that, and then I want the where's the 6 p.m. So I don't need the a.m. because we went through all those. Here we go. Corpus Christi, Niigata.
That's Japan. Nagato.
Naperville.
Yes, that might be.
And Hamamatsu.
Yeah.
Hamamatsu? Another Japan?
Sure. No, that's maybe it could be.
I think that one's Japan.
Hamamatsu and Nagato. I think they're both.
Hamamatsu is Japan. Yeah, very nice. 791,000. That's not no slouch of a town there. That's pretty good size.
That is pretty good size.
Let's find out where that is in Japan.
It's got a 7-Eleven. There you go.
Whoop. Here we go. And a Family Mart.
Hey, that's it. It's
Oh, it's on the lower side?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right there in the central.
Yep.
Very nice. I go back. Let me get this. How do I go back fast enough?
Oh.
Nope. Yeah.
Keep that one open, open in the new window.
I think that's what I got to do. I'll get it straight.
Yeah.
And tier 1. Boom.
We don't have to get because like 500 of them came out.
Naperville. Where was that one?
Say California.
You'll say California.
Oh,
United States.
Look at that.
Naperville. And that is in
Jalisco.
Illinois.
Oh, look, did you see, what is that? There was 51 conspiracy. Did you see it?
I did not see that. Illinois, right there. There's Naperville.
It's a big city right to Chicago.
Chicago.
Suburb.
Just outside of Chicago.
That's not bad.
Naperville, Illinois.
It's pretty good. Naperville, nice. They're gonna have a lot of taxes there though.
Uh-oh. Let's go back. Niigata.
That's Japan as well.
You think so?
Yes.
That is Japan. Yes. 797, 591, and an Olgamith. Very nice, very nice. Let's see which part of Japan. Another 7-Eleven in the crowd.
Yeah, see, they got them there.
It's the Nishi Award.
Big time. Oh, it's north. Oh, there you go.
On the west side.
Sea of Japan.
There you go. Very nice. Just north of Tokyo, right up there.
Sapporo. Is that all part of it too?
Sapporo's upper. Okay. Yeah, that is Hokkaido, Japan.
Yeah.
But this one is right there. So let's go back. I think we got them all. Corpus Christi.
Yep. Texas.
Texas, that's by the water, right? That's
Yep.
down by the
Beautiful.
Gulf.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, there you have it. Those are our monsters for tonight. For the P1
Awesome.
monsters, there's plenty more where that came from. There's 500. What does that make it? 586. 586.
Yeah.
No.
Excellent.
486.
I don't know. You were
486 today. You go ahead and start your thing. I'm going to find out what's coming out tomorrow, Ray.
All right, right on. I'll go share my screen. Let me get some news going here. First, you ever seen banks cozying up to Bitcoiners or Bitcoin? It's banks trying to cozy up to some Bitcoin.
Oh boy.
It'll go on forever, Tim.
It's not happening.
It's not happening. It's not going to work together. That's right. There you go. So I thought this was a pretty cool story. It's just a neat little Easter egg, especially what you going on here. This is Apple, right? Every Mac that people buy on Apple computers, there's a white paper with Bitcoin in it. Tim, the original Bitcoin white paper is a hidden Easter egg on every Mac, and I'm gonna like I said, that's pretty neat. Little nod, little tip of the hat, by Mac, right, or Apple. So the blogger Andy Bio recently revealed that an innocuous file, it's called simpledoc.pdf, included as part of Apple operating system macOS, contains a copy of the foundational text of Bitcoin written by the pseudonymous, we talked about it yesterday, it was his birthday, Satoshi Nakamoto in 2008. Yes. So this is found on every Mac, and it's saying a Mac, every copy of Mac OS since Mojave in 2018. So it's on every copy. If you have one around this time from 2018 to today, you will see this is how it looks. I'm gonna go to the instructions. If you have a Mac and you're interested, you'll find it on every one of them. So this is it. You can system, library, image capture, and then devices, and you'll see it cover.jpg, and it's that's it. So right here is what you would do, right? So you could find it if you had a Mac. Open system, library, image capture, devices, virtual scanner.app, contents, resources, and there's the doc in there. So you just file this right there. That's what you would look at. Just saying, that's pretty neat.
Wow. Very cool.
Neat little treasure hunt story that's on every Mac. Kind of wild. Why would Apple do that? Or obviously it could be just some developers that are, being cute. But still.
Yeah, they put that in there probably just as a sample doc so people could see what they're where they're saving their files. Here's a simple document. But they use that document, which is cool.
Right. And I know I don't know
lorem ipsum stuff, which is just fake, whatever. Say, hey, let's put a real white paper in there.
There you go. Yeah, lorem ipsum. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I didn't know if you were still doing this story, but you had sent me something like that about the Treasury, and then I looked up some stuff even further.
You can start with that.
But Treasury says crooks prefer fiat to crypto in DeFi risk report. So all the poo-poo and all they say is with all this stuff with crypto is all for the scammers and all that. What they found out is that everybody doing kind of illicit and criminal stuff, they like to still use that dirty word fiat all the time, right? So it's funny. So that's just what they were putting out with this report. It added that many DeFi apps fail to comply with America's AML, anti-money laundering, and countering the financing of terrorism. So they keep saying that kind of stuff, but right here, their own report says that they still prefer cold hard cash.
Now, have these guys moved from the U.S. dollar criminally to maybe rubles or rupees or yuan or anything like that?
Since everybody else is not one to,
because once we lose the criminals, then the U.S. dollar is just over.
It'll collapse. once you lose the criminals and they don't even want to deal with your money,
Right? When the criminals don't even want your money, then it's all over.
you know it's over. That's right. That's true. But yet, no, I don't think that's happened yet, Tim. So you be on the lookout.
Right.
It's a BOL. Be on the lookout. That's it. But another thing we talked about the other day, but Uniswap topped Coinbase's trading volume in March during the USDC DPEG. That was a big kind of point because you'll see the spike down here. This is really what put it over the top. Was that big spike with the the central
Yeah.
or the stable coin? But still, I mean, it's always been on par, right? But it's never kind of outpaced it, and that really put it over the top. But I mean, you're talking about on Uniswap handled more than 70 billion of trading in March. That's pretty impressive, right?
Yeah.
Coinbase only 49.2 billion, right? So
Wow.
yeah, I mean, we've all been talking about that's kind of the big deal is it's all about decentralization, maybe. That's what I'm talking about. And there you go. I'm all about that. DEX is over CEX, central exchanges. Another thing is, I'm sure we can all attest to this. We all got started with crypto holder, as crypto holders, but it says 75% of crypto holders own NFTs. Not only do they got crypto, but they all jumped into NFTs, and 30% said they got their hands on their first NFT within the last year. So yeah, steadily growing. NFTs are catching on, but we all once you dip your toe in the water over here, Tim, you start kind of testing the waters where everything you got all kinds of stuff over here. DeFi, you got NFTs. Soon we're gonna have all kinds of wallets and cool things to be playing with over here, and you won't even know. Some people aren't even gonna know they're in crypto, and I can't wait for that day. Going to be a good day. So let me see here. The next one here. Oh, there we go. So this is Lagarde, and this is the European Central Bank president. And I just wanted to listen a little bit of this because you can hear. It's at the end, but it's good to hear what she's talking about. But it's straight up. I mean, she admits it. This whole thing. They're gonna get this new European digital euro, just like the U.S. They're starting in July. These ones in Europe, they're starting in October, but they're slowly rolling it out. We told you that this is what's going to happen, and it's going on right now. So she admits that the whole thing is about control over payments. So listen.
Yeah. So how can switching to an electronic currency help?
Well, two things. Number one, it will be decided in October. So we are preparing the ground. We want to be ready. We want to be trained, but it will not be decided until October 23. Mm-hmm. The reason I'm personally convinced that we have to move ahead is a situation like the one we are in now. We are dependent on the supply of gas by a very unfriendly country. I don't want Europe to be dependent on an unfriendly country's currency. For instance, I don't know, the Chinese currency, the Russian currency, the whatever. Or dependent on a friendly currency, but which is activated by a private corporate entity like, Facebook or like
the Federal Reserve. What is she talking about? Yeah, that's a private entity, Tim.
Right.
Google or anybody like.
I'm a user of Bitcoin too, so I had bought it when it started, and I hope that it also will work through the special system. And I know there are many protests in Europe against the electronic euro.
Did you hear? I mean, yeah, he said I use a bit. You can see her face. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's no. We've got something more for you. So check it out. Listen.
What is the reason?
It's the beauty of Europe. There's different positions. If you ask in Northern Europe, for instance, in the Netherlands, they're quite happy to see the e-euro coming. If you ask a young German man, he'll say, yeah, fine. As I said, I don't want Meta, Google, or Amazon to suddenly come up with a currency that will take over the sovereignty of Europe. I don't want a foreign currency to become the currency of trading within Europe. So we have to be ready.
No, the problem is they don't want to be controlled. They don't want to.
Yeah, but you know what? Now we have in Europe this threshold above 1,000 euros, you cannot pay cash. If you do, you're on the grey market. So you take your risk. You get caught, you are fined, or you go in jail. But
you get fined or you go to jail for paying $1,000 or over in cash. There, Tim. Did you hear that?
You can't use more than $1,000 in cash. Okay,
that's right.
Is that new? I mean, ours is 10,000, right? I mean, you don't go to jail for spending. I mean, if you go to buy a car and it's 15 grand, you bring in 15 grand. They just report you. It doesn't mean you're going to jail.
Right. No,
unless, of course, you can't
flagged.
find out where we're from. But
yeah, it's flagged anytime you do anything, even at banks with that. So yes, it's funny.
Right. But is she saying you go to jail?
Yeah, fined and jail.
Yeah, you go to you go to a restaurant and you with 10 friends and you run up $1,000 bill and you try and pay in cash. They're gonna arrest you. You and your 10 friends are gonna spend the night in jail.
Yep, it's illegal. Crazy, right?
Okay. Yeah. Bring it home.
You know, the digital euro is going to have a limited amount of control. There will be control. You're right. You're completely right. We are considering whether for very small amounts, anything that is around 300, 400 euros, we could have a mechanism where there is zero control. But that could be dangerous. The terrorist attacks on France back 10 years ago were entirely financed by those very small anonymous credit cards that you can recharge in total anonymity.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want that's crazy, man.
Right.
So
So guns don't kill people. It's tiny payments do.
Tiny payments. That's right. She said, "Oh,
with the terrorists, Oh, that's terrible."
She said, "Very minimum control." And no, that never gets out of hand, right? No one that'll always stay that way. Yeah, they never try to do that power creep, right? That's never happened. But it is. I mean, again, this is not to kind of harp and be all, but listen, that's the game that's going on, everybody. That's the whole idea. It's the whole idea that they dump and talk all this craziness about Bitcoin. You see her smirk when the guy brought up Bitcoin.
Yeah.
They're losing. That is losing control of people. So, we'll see how this goes, but it's happening, right? This whole year, 2023, is going to be very, very, very interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. Right?
Yeah, you are.
I am. I mean, seriously, it is.
I hope they straighten it out. Is that all you got? You want me to finish off with mine? So
it is. I'll finish it up because we were talking about monsters. I was very interested in seeing Stevie Stacks tweeted something a couple days ago. I thought it was awesome, just because again, that's the whole idea with this project. We're seeing all this kind of cool stuff with the the monsters. We don't know. You go to their website, you know some things, but it's cool to kind of discover this all together. And he's right. When you're looking at this, he's saying his monster was revealed. Toyota Japan can't wait to take this bad boy to the lab and dress him up in most fire traits. So, and you're like, what the heck? How you could, but you can see what he's talking about. It revealed everybody. You can obviously see it, but it's not fully revealed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go over here. What did you say, Tim? You were saying that it says somewhere about 30 days. Isn't that what you said?
Right. It will come out from its slumber. Right. It was a long trip with the pod and the summoning, and it will wake up or arise, or I forget what the exact word was, but awakening. Right. It should be behind that one.
Profound slumber, allowing them to conserve their energy. Right. So.
Yep.
The deep slumber could span up to 30 days.
Up to 30 days. So we could have one, that because we've been going at this more than a week. could happen at any time now.
Right. So, I mean, you obviously know that that's not the NFT, right? It's not the full reveal.
Mhm.
Because again, I've seen it on, what is it, the Monster My City? I've seen one where there's the actual image. So that is cool, where he's,
Sure.
kind of speculating about what, you would do. Like, and if anybody understands NFTs, I mean, we've been doing NFTs for a long time now, Tim.
Mhm.
I've never seen a project like this. Number one, different dates of things revealing. Number two, directed to with geographical locations, cities,
Yeah.
right? And now, like what Stevie's talking about is being able to compose, and that's what I want to look at.
I think that was the right. Keep going. No,
Composability.
keep
Right.
going to the right. One
Right.
more.
No,
One more.
yep, you're right.
There
Composability.
it is.
Right. That's where he's, kind of speculating. That's where he gets that. That's pretty cool,
Right.
man. And that's
Right.
that's the fun part about all this. That's what we need to do more of, because again, never seen this in an NFT project. So, this is pretty huge, man. And I think we're just getting started,
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah, the those are great cards, and that's why we have this clicking party going on, because we need to see what the foundation is, right? You were reading off what their powers were and everything like that. We might get in the foundation some more reasoning on what these powers mean for each one of these different monsters. The global phenomenon, I'm sure that's tied to all these cities that we're doing. They're pretty wide, spread out far and wide. So it's going to go over there, and then this one, composability, and then there's more to come after that. Apparently,
Oh yeah, right.
So if you just play around, read up on this stuff, and we don't know what's behind here. So Stevie, taking the liberty to say composability, I guess the monster comes through. It doesn't list any of the traits, which if I go back to these traits, and there it is. Tomorrow there's going to have 4 of these P1s, and if we take a look at this, that's not going to work, because down here, all the attributes,
right,
there's none there. So if I go back, let's go back to. I'm just going to hit.
Yeah.
Why don't I just do this? There, you can get an inside look at what they look like, right? So you get a little bit of stuff, but then if you grab any one of these and you go down.
The ones that are revealed, Tim.
Yes, I know. When I clicked the button, I realized I didn't get a reveal.
Just pick any date that just happened. It's all good. Arrival date.
Yep. Here we go.
There you go.
If we grab any one of these, and then you go down to the traits, you've got ears or horns, equipment, headwear, gadgets, necklace, outfit, a realm, the skin, and the species we know. But all these that say none, composability, if he's saying that we get to compose this, or that's that I see where he came to that conclusion.
It is. Well, and then even too, it doesn't mean he's right, but that's still, you obviously would have to see that, right? You see that it's kind of just a shadow right now. So that's awesome, man. Like I said, that's why you Stevie's got cool stuff. You got to follow him. There's all kinds of people on Twitter that
then there's a transform number.
Oh, transform.
50% of them will transform.
Yeah. See, we need to look at.
I got to see who's got a 1 or a 2 or I don't know 99.
Yeah, I want to see what's the first. That'd be cool to see the first transform. That's all. But that's awesome, man. But all I'm saying is we have all been in NFTs. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen it. Right? Never seen where you can change, or you're going to dress them up. I mean, I don't know if that's what it is, but are you still seeing? Are you got psychedelic stuff?
I can see it faintly, but it just looks like if I take it down, it reminds me of the guy on the main screen.
I'm just messing with you, man.
Like this guy.
Right.
So you see that faintly in there. And, there's a couple different. So one of the things was skin. So I don't know if these change. I don't know how much they change or whatever. But very cool. Very cool. So you got an idea of what's going on from up there.
Josh saying, "Let's go," and that's what's cool. Look, Jamil looked.
Hey, where was Josh last night? We played poker.
It is.
the
Josh,
other night.
you changed your name, Josh? Were you that one that was NFT something? Maybe, I don't know.
NFT Keeper.
Yeah, Jamil, that's cool. He found it on his MacBook.
There you go.
He got the Bitcoin white paper. So yeah, happy Thursday. Good to see you, Hatsack. Awesome. People are clicking away and doing the thing. And Michelle, happy Thursday to you. That's right.
Michelle.
Yeah, good to see you. But yeah, I mean that's like I said, I'm glad we kind of saw that tweet, and then you get to really look, and it's fun to kind of figure all this out, right?
Yeah,
it's good stuff, man.
No, it's cool. It's really building up. It's exciting to watch the whole thing unfold right in front of us, and if we get to help put them together with the composability, I mean that's even better. I mean that's cool. It's very cool to help pick the traits. Or what tools they have, or all that kind of stuff. That does sound awesome.
Yemen.
Yeah, even the ones in Yemen.
That's it, Yemen. That's a great. I like that royal. It's the best royal I think out there is Yemen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, Ray. Did that was my story.
That was your story, Tim.
I sent you there. But yeah, I mean, we basically touched on all that kind of stuff, and AML was a big part of this.
Yep.
This is out of the Wall Street Journal saying that the DeFi threatens national security and needs greater oversight and enforcement against AML, anti-money laundering, from the U.S. Treasury Department.
Right.
So regulators currently have very little insight into what goes on the DeFi exchanges.
Yeah.
And they're worried that illicit actors, including criminals, scammers, North Koreans, cyber actors, are using DeFi services in the process of laundering illicit funds.
You should throw Ziltorians in there too.
It has a pretty basic video that goes along with it. Pretty informative about how DeFi is working. But this report sketches out how the Treasury Department plans to bring the market under greater federal oversight, suggesting that platforms fail to establish sufficient vetting policies and risk enforcement action. So that is important. I mean, nobody wants terrorists to, get funded. But again,
they can't control us. That's what Deb's saying. There you go.
Right. But we're not all terrorists. So,
no.
And I can't believe micropayments are a problem.
Yes.
The private sector should see the department's findings to inform their own risk mitigation strategies. And the Treasury and Undersecretary said companies need to take clear steps in line with regulations to counter that terror financing and sanction evasion to prevent illicit actors from abusing DeFi services. Nobody wants DeFi services abused, but we definitely don't want to get rid of DeFi. That's for sure.
No.
That's where all the freedom is.
It is.
Very cool. And then it just says federal agents also need to expand their regulatory powers to cover potential gaps in oversight of the markets. Of course, Wall Street Journal is very good at, writing these kind of pieces that strike fear into everyone.
Well, that's what control looks like, man.
Yeah.
That's what people don't, get that. I mean, it's like, any of that where you can throw somebody in prison or you guys are carrying guns, that is a very, it's a authoritarian, not like dictatorship, but, they have the power. That's kind of, anytime you can throw somebody in jail, it's not good.
For spending $1,000 or $600. $600 was on our books for a while. If you spend over $600, it had to be reported. Right now it's 10,000, but they're working on it. They're working on trying to put the clamps down, but that's why we need DeFi. And
and we need people to start understanding that you're not under their reign. Everybody has all this backwards, man. It is though. I don't think everybody understands that they're supposed to be working for us. We're not lorded over them, right? They're not supposed to lord over us, right? We should be in control, and it's gotten really, really, really far from that. And hopefully people start, really.
When you're talking about watching $350 payments or $600 payments, that's a little bit of an overreach there.
A little bit. Really.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see $100,000, $200,000, I mean,
I
maybe.
mean, I don't mind companies reporting a $10,000 purchase, like, a car or something important or big like that. I mean, I get it. You're going to move money around like that. You're disclosing it, okay, but to micromanage and be able to control the payments, whether they let you, spend money in certain places or do certain things, it sounds real quick that they're going to get too aggressive on that.
Yep.
Not
Listen,
cool.
all good.
There we go. So tomorrow, Ray, is Good Friday for us, and
Yes.
and a very special weekend. So I think we're both going to take the weekend off. We'll come back
Yep.
on Monday,
Right on.
and we'll get back after it. I may or may not just throw up a real quick short of some of these P1 reveals just for fun when I get the chance, just to keep it going. But we'll be back on Monday. All right.
Yeah. Thanks for watching tonight. I appreciate y'all. And everybody give it a like and share it. Thank you.
Like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy your
Happy
weekend.
Easter.
Happy Easter, Bona Pasqua, whatever language you want to choose. And I don't know what the monsters call Easter weekend.
Resurrection Day. That's right.
That's right. Very good. All right, Ray. Enjoy the family and the weekend. Thanks, bud.
Man. Yep. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
See ya.